Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Headshot 720 here, coming at you live in a vlog. My second vlog I've ever done. I almost said first. And it's been quite a while, and I thought, it's about time to do another vlog. So here I am again, Friday night, and I thought it'd just be a great time. So some of the things I wanted to talk about is some Battlefield 4 recent patches that Battlefield 4 has done, or DICE, sorry. I went to another game studio. I'd really like to main video just talk about the game studio I went to and just catching up. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is DICE released a couple patches over the course of a couple days, and they changed the DMRs quite drastically. They made it so it's 3 shot 1 kill. So bam 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 you're dead. Bam 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 you're dead. And they're really overpowered, and I don't think they understand that it's so overpowered, and some of the changes are good, but some of them are just pointless. They did fix finally the T90 crosshairs. They're finally fixed after I don't even know. But I'm just glad everything like that's cleared up. Just great. So guys, on Thursday I went to a game studio. I went on Twitter and conversed with some of these awesome people on Twitter. It's called Signal Studios. I went to Signal Studios in Kirkland, Washington, and it was a very, very awesome studio. It's just like PopCap, but even better, it seems like. It was just great. The studio is a lot smaller than PopCap because, PopCap's pretty big. But the advice that they gave me and all the encouragement and hospitality of all these great people, like the guy's name is Logan DeMel is the one I can think of right now. He was a great guy. And I just like to give a shout out to you. If you're watching this video, I appreciate it. I really do. It was very, very nice of you. And the studio is great. It's a nice little cozy place. It's got you walk in the door and then there's a whole bunch of programmers and artists, and then you go down farther and then there's it was programmers and designers in one part, and you go down farther, it's artists, and then there's producers and senior people. And off to the right was community managers, and there's like a little circle. I don't know what was in there, and then you keep going to the left and there's a lunchroom, and that's where we started talking to the art people, designers, programmers, producers. We stood there, talked for about 30 minutes, got a drink, stood there and talked to people. And then we walked down farther into the testing and the executive producer, and we talked to the executive producer, really great guy. He was very nice, and he gave me a whole bunch of pointers, which is, you can never get enough pointers, of course. And he gave me a free shirt, as you can see here. He gave me a free shirt, the community manager. I don't know if you can see it. It's called the Send Hand of Cole. It's great. I really appreciate it. The shirt's awesome. So it's always nice to get anything free anyway, especially something that cool for free. It's great. And I also got this while I was there. Ascend New Gods, but they changed the name to Hand of Cole. So they changed it, I think, because I couldn't find this. This is like a DLC or something. Not sure. Could be something. Looks fine to me. So I've been trying to, if you guys have watched any of my recent videos, I'm really trying to go around to different studios and talk to them, converse, and just check it out. And it's actually pretty fun. I really like PopCap, but I really like Signal Studios. They were both great. And I know you guys are gonna ask me about the Super Bowl. I knew you're always gonna ask me in the comments, what do you like for the Super Bowl? Okay, I'll tell you who I like for the Super Bowl. I'm, of course, as a Seahawks fan, because I'm from the Northwest, and I'm always in the root for the Seahawks. And my dad actually got this awesome hat, Seahawks Champions. Ooh, the hat's great. I can't really put it on, but it's great. I love the Seahawks. I really do hope it's just a good game, and I hope they win. A lot of people are saying Broncos. A lot of people are saying Seahawks, and my dad was talking about it. This is like before we won the NFC Championship, and he's like, "Oh, if we win, there's this guy, I can't remember, some kind of community. He's like, this is gonna be called the Pot Bowl. They're gonna be converging in the Super Bowl." Can you get it? The 2 states that legalized marijuana. Washington and Colorado, and then they're going to be in the Super Bowl. I thought it was kind of funny. And there was some remarks about Sherman. You guys probably know, blah, 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 all that crazy stuff. He's a good guy. I mean, he grew up in Compton, and you got to kind of give it to him. There's a lot worse people than him. And he said he knows some real thugs. I don't want to deal with them, which is kind of funny. I think he's just a good guy. Really, I don't think he really meant to say that kind of thing. Even if he did, tough luck. And I was on Twitter tonight. I was just looking up all these famous people, and I looked up Gene Simmons, and oh my, I don't know about you guys, but this Gene Simmons is probably one of the worst people on Twitter. I mean, he's just, I like Kiss. I mean, it's a good band, but some of the things he says to people on Twitter is not the nicest things. He puts everything in caps lock. He goes like, and slams everything in caps lock. I think he forgets that he has caps lock on, because he almost every other day he'll tweet like 10 people, 20 people, all in caps lock. What are you talking about? I guess he thinks he's better than us. I don't know. I don't understand celebrities. I don't. This makes me shake my head. What's the matter with you people? What does it matter? And yeah, people are gonna probably ask about Justin Bieber too. Well, if you really want to know what I think about Justin Bieber, because I asked this on Twitter from one of my subscribers that will not be mentioned, because they wanted to know what I thought about Mr. Bieber, and I think he needs to be deported out of the country with his work visa. I don't think he should be in the country. Even he's egged someone's house. Has an assault. He's up for assault in Toronto as of today. His plane was boarded or whatever. I'm getting far off track. All I know is he needs to be deported. It's just as simple as that. And I haven't been on Battlefield 4 very much lately, guys, if you haven't noticed. I played with a whole bunch of Wake Rider. If you guys know Wake Rider, I'm friends with him. I made a montage with him in it. My latest montage is Battlefield 4 montage to Skrillex Kyoto, I think is what it's called. I hope you guys enjoy it. It took a long time because for some reason Sony hasn't made it so the PS4 can record with HDCP bypass, so you have to wait and record in 15-minute intervals. So you can record 15 minutes and you record 15 minutes and record 15 minutes and you go and then you transport all to Facebook. But when you do that, your internet turns off, which is great because it sucks up all the bandwidth. Then you go on Facebook maybe 30 minutes later, maybe an hour, maybe even 2 hours later, and it's finally on there. Then you go on the computer, then you would go on to Facebook, and then you would go on the screen recorder, and then you record the screen and audio, and then you go on Final Cut Pro, or I do, and then you gotta record, and then you gotta do all the editing. You guys know it takes about a couple hours, and then for a montage it takes about a day, maybe 2 days. Make sure everything is just right, and then you put on all the text you want and put out the outro. And it was a little quiet. I accidentally put a little too quiet on the outro, but it's a really time consuming it's a very time consuming thing you just have to do as a person that does YouTube videos. So that's what we do for montages, because you guys asked me in the video. Now the last thing I'm going to talk about is Battlefield 4 Rent-A-Server and Second Assault, yeah. So guys, I know you guys really want me to get a Rent-A-Server. I know you've been asking and tweeting me and sending me in messages. Well, you're gonna have to wait, because DICE hasn't unrolled Rent-A-Server thing. So I'm gonna have to wait till DICE finally releases Rent-A-Server, because I really wanted a server too, and I want I went on Battlelog. I'm like, what can you guys do to rent a server? Well, the things you could do is go on this website, and you get to pay 50 cents per person per slot, and then plus this tax thing. It costs $120 a month for 64 player servers. It's not Dice though. It's this private company. So I was like, no way, that's BS. I'm not doing it. So I'm just gonna have to wait. And I know PlayStation 4, PS3, PC, Wii U gamers. There's no Wii U. Just kidding. Have been waiting for Second Assault, and Dice has came out and said, well, you're gonna have to wait for until the end of February, or around there, beginning of May, middle of February, until you can get Second Assault, because they're gonna wait as long as possible to patch anything. It seems like they don't even care, really. Just dumbfounds me. But at least they're giving us. So if you're a premium member on Battlefield 4, you get a bronze battle pack every day, which is, but whatever. Then you get like the normal premium calendar battle packs. And then I know that's the final thing I was going to say, but I have one more thing. And Sony is finally announcing the Slim PS Vita. I won't get one because the screen is not as good as this Vita, because this is not mine. This is my dad's Vita, but my Vita's over there, same kind, same color. But they're saying the screen is not as vibrant as the regular Vita. It has 2 extra hours of battery life. It's a lot smaller. I mean, my hands are already cramped with the small Vita. My thumbs cramp up. And then they're making the touchpad smaller, which I don't like at all. It's already small enough. And then they're making the things where you can hold it bigger. So I like that. And it's plasticky, so it's no longer the Vita right now. It's a real plastic, garbage almost, it seems like. So I'm not excited for that, really. It's just a waste of time. But the number one thing Sony needs to do, if any of you know anybody at Sony, they need to get out HDCP bypass. Xbox One has it. They have Blu-ray. Sony should have done it long before Microsoft. I mean, it's their product. They have HDCP bypass. Why hasn't Sony? I'm so mad about that. Because I could actually live stream if I had it, but nope, can't. So you just gotta hold in there, just so close, so close. Well, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope you do check out Signal Studios and Logan DeMelt. I'll link his Twitter in the description box below, and Becky, she's the community manager, and Yacinda, I think I might have butchered that name. I'll link all their Twitter usernames in the description below, and you'll probably see mine. And just check out Signal Studios on Twitter. It's Signal Studios Dev, or check out their website, which I have right here, but you probably can't really see because it's so bright. And I'll be making some future Battlefield 4 videos soon. And until next video, guys, Headshot 720 out.